Hi. Today I wanted to talk about the inguinal hernia, which is a kind of like a hernia in the groin. So that would look like some kind of a ball or something is actually popped up under the skin. And what it is that it's actually a small intestine or something that is actually penetrated through the canal. The canal is usually called a vaginal process of peritoneum that actually is a gap that should close as when you were infant, and it should be closed so that your guts shouldn't go right through it. But a lot of time it remains open. Therefore, a lot of people tend to get this condition. Just very important to know that maybe about 30 to close to 50% of the people, normal living people, would have this gap, remained open, but only 20% of the people would usually come up with this hernia problem. So why is it that some people get it and some people don't, despite the open gap? So it is very important to question that. And just so that you know, the root of the problem to all this is that it's the muscle that's actually holding, muscle and all the fascia that is holding everything should be there to keep all that organ system intact. That's what makes everything normalized and it's okay. But if you have those organs, the muscular system weak, then more likely you will have this problem. So what I want to show you is when you're actually dealing with this problem, you want to make sure that you're able to squat down. So if you can check it, so that if your kid would have it, you want to always check. You want to ask the kid to go squat down all the way down without lifting your heels. So heels needs to be planted directly onto the ground, and you have to squeeze and check to see if they're able to do this. Very close, and then you're able to come out. 30% of the Americans are, reportedly, they're not able to do this. They could squat like this with the heels popped out and do this, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about squatting down without popping the heel. This is very essential. This shows you that your inner lining muscle is very strong and intact. And in this case, you're less likely to get, this type of groin hernia, things popping out somewhere. You're not gonna get that. So in this case, you want to make sure you can train it so that you're able to do that, going down to the ground, low. And also, of course, you want to make sure that the condition. If you ever have the hernia, you want to make sure that it doesn't incarcerate. It doesn't become a worst case scenario of inflammation. So make sure you take care of it by talking to your doctor and make sure you monitor it closely. But it is very wise to take care of this, this deep issue far as for your muscular function, and also to take care of your food, such as not too much sugar, not too much red meat, and of course eat lots of whole grain. That is supposed to be a staple food. Eat nutritiously. So you want to make sure you take care of all these basic things in order to take care of this inguinal hernia problem, or the hernia in your groin. So I just wanted to actually talk to you about this today, since I got lots of questions about it. Thank you.